Love yourself on your journey to becoming your new self, the new you. Don't apologize for your evolution. Don't apologize for changing, for being now a newer version of yourself.
Time, of course.
When you think about the people you love, who come first in your mind? Maybe your parent, because they are the one who brought you into this earth. Maybe your husband, because it's the love of your life. Maybe your children, because you gave them life. Or maybe your friends, or the great people you make your own family. Well, what about you? Self-love, right? What about yourself?
Oh, I'm in the forest.
Do you come in mind first when you think about the people you love? Self-love is so important and beautiful because it helps us to love other people in our life even better. So I really want to give you 5 things that you can do when you are on your journey to becoming the new you. These 5 things will help you to love yourself throughout that journey. So the first thing is to really connect at a deeper level with something higher than ourselves, to activate your intuition and your higher guidance. How do you do that? Well, if you give yourself time to meditate, to connect with your breath, with closed eyes, for example, then even if it's for 1 minute, you are training yourself to listen to that inner voice, to that inner guidance that is going to help you to know how to trust yourself more, how to believe in yourself more, and what path to take and what other path to disregard, right? It's going to guide you into what your purpose is, what is really important, who are the people who really matter and who are important. And this leads me to my second point. These people who are so important to you and who you keep around you and in your life, they are probably going to influence you. And you will want to change yourself into pleasing them, into becoming a version that you think that they want you to be. By relying on the inner guidance, the intuition that we talk about in step 1, that inner voice, right? Then you will know when it's time to go with what they want from you, for example, or what you really want for yourself. Choosing yourself every time by setting boundaries, by recognizing first what is really important to you and what you are trying to achieve, making sure that they are not just material things that you want to achieve in order to have some medal on your shoulders and stuff, but making sure that they are really in alignment with who you truly are, with your values, with what is so important in your life, and they align with your purpose and your destiny in life, which can change, by the way, depending on the action you take. At least that's how I see it. So setting boundaries, saying no sometimes to those people that are so dear to you, that you love, and also to other people that are just in your life. Well, learning to say no in a graceful manner is going to help you to really say yes to the things that are priorities to you, to the things that you really value. So number 2, setting real boundaries and not apologizing for being someone different now, for being someone with strong boundaries, for being someone who knows what they want. Which leads me to my next step, which is to really prioritize yourself and to also be a support for yourself at different levels. At the physical level, mentally and spiritually, really support yourself into becoming that new version of yourself. Okay, on your journey, you will have moments where the self-doubt creep in, limiting beliefs, the old emotional baggages from your past earth. So many things will come and try to stop you. And this is the moment when you need to really show up for yourself, right? In my course, A New You, we talk about what you can do, even at an energetical level, to clear that baggage and to say yes to the new version of yourself again and again, as much as needed, and to evolve so peacefully, so gracefully into becoming a high vibrational version of yourself. Which leads me to my 4th thing that you need to love yourself into your next level, and that is to really know yourself. Know what you need for your evolution, know what is going to make a huge difference in your evolution, right? And to give those things to yourself. For example, what do you need in your morning routine in order to really show up as the highest version of yourself? I'm so grateful that my husband brings me a cup of tea every morning. I'm so grateful. Thank you. And I also love to have a meditation early in the morning. It can be a guided meditation or it can be a silent meditation. Then for my dream morning routine, I get ready and I go out for a walk in the
Forest. And no makeup.
And after that, I can get ready to film a video or to go in a live stream for my YouTube or for the course that I'm doing right now. That is my ideal morning routine. And even part of that morning routine sometimes include having some mask like clay mask and hydration mask, which by the way I can do now in the evening in order to really cleanse my makeup, right? Because I also have that feeling that makeup makes your skin dirty, so it's really important to clean very well, not harshly, but gently, for example, with clay. Okay. When I get to show up like that, well, maybe you wonder why there is no breakfast, because I do intermittent fasting at the moment and I have to monitor also myself to see if my weight is ideal for me, right? And if it's too low, I can start including a breakfast again, a light one. Or if it's okay for me, then I keep it as it is with intermittent fasting, which has so many benefits that you can check from Dr. Eric Berg, for example. So the perfect morning routine, give that to yourself. And it's okay if you don't have it 7 days, the same morning routine, right? It's okay. Don't judge yourself too harshly, right? Be kind to yourself, especially for those moments where you don't really show up as your dream self with your dream morning routine. It's okay. Knowing who you are, knowing what you want, and giving yourself the environment to be able to show up at that version of yourself, that upgraded version of yourself. Which leads me to my next point, which is having the growth mindset. How is growth mindset tied to self-love? Well, when you love yourself, you are dedicated to learn everything that really interests you, everything that sparks your sense of learning, right? You invest in yourself in order to go deeper into those subjects that really interest you, and you go even beyond that to start and teach what you have learned, because they say that the best way to learn something is to teach them. And when you can teach that in so simple terms that other people can really understand, and you embody that, when you embody it, it's so easier for you to teach, right? It's embodied, it's coded into your being, so it's easier for you to teach when you embody it, meaning you walk your talk. When you live as you teach, then people connect better with that teaching, and it's really how you also show that you have understood what you have learned, not only on an intellectual level, but really in an embodiment, in exemplification of what you teach. So with these 5 things, when you do those 5 things, you are really going toward your dreams version of yourself with a lot of self-love, and you are growing, you are expanding, and you are also helping others on your way. Because when you start changing, you are also influencing the people around you, and they start changing as well. You don't need to open your mouth to tell them anything. They can see in your exemplification and be inspired as well to change themselves if that is what they really want. So it's really about helping the people who are willing and who need your help at all to do the same, right? To grow, to expand, and to live a fulfilled life. Becoming you, a dream version of ourselves, and even start living life beyond that dream version of yourself. If you love videos like this, then please subscribe. It gives me the understanding that I'm doing something that is helpful for you. All right. Until next time, stay inspired. I love you. Bye.